TikTok mansions like the Hype House are a hotbed of social interaction and entertainment. But what does that mean now that there are government recommendations for social distancing? Keep watching to find out what current events mean for all your favorite TikTok stars. The entire point of any type of creative collective is to bring artists together. These TikTok mansions are no different. TikTok mansions, like Hype House, have a bunch of stars living together, creating content and building their brands. But now that the world is supposed to be observing social distancing, what does life at a TikTok mansion look like? It's going to be different for a while, of course. First, major events have been canceled, like March Madness and South by Southwest. Then government started suggesting that any gatherings of over 250 people be disbanded. Now, the recommendation is for groups of more than 15 people to cancel. There are more than 15 people living in TikTok mansions. The Hype House has 19 residents that come and go. There are also recommendations for travel. There are some areas of the United States that are better off than others, so it's a good idea not to travel to spread any unwanted germs. But most of the TikTok stars don't live there full time. They'll travel or go home and then come back and stay for a few weeks. But this isn't recommended given the current situation. Obviously, some major things are going to have to change. One of these major changes will affect TikTokers' living situations. Technically, mansions like Hype House and Sway House are private homes. A few of the residents are on the lease. It's not likely that the government will shut down these houses since they aren't exactly like hotels or Airbnbs. However, it is possible that the landlords may step in. Hype House isn't owned by TikTok stars. If landlords decide that having that many people in a rental property is a risk, they could slap on some regulations. They might decide to not let any of the transient members of the home come in since they've been traveling. The leaders of the house could also decide to limit how many people are coming in and out. The mansion residents are allowed to have guests, which would increase the number of people together. That will likely be the first rule to go. You can probably count on fewer guest appearances in your TikTok videos.
Nah, honestly, I'm not gonna do any more challenges. I'm gonna stick to my stunts.
Of course, since the TikTok mansions are used to making money, there might be a government loophole. Some states have closed resorts and state parks. Other states are implementing curfews. If they step in, the stars could be cast out and ordered to leave. The full-time residents of Hype House will probably stay. That's where they live permanently. But now that Daisy Keech is doing her own thing, that's really just Alex Warren, Thomas Petro, and Kuvar Anand. That big house is going to get lonely. Also, what if they can't pay rent on the big mansion? They count on the rent from the other residents that come and go. They might be forced to say goodbye to Hype House in the coming months, depending on how long the social distancing rule remains in place. They could also limit the amount of TikTok stars that live in the house for a while. If they stay under 10 or 15 people, they'll comply with the best recommendations. But since people shouldn't be traveling, no one else should come in during that time. We'll be curious to see what the TikTok mansions decide to do. Where will they go? Many of the TikTok stars who live at Hype House are still underage, so they never really lived at the mansion full time. These stars will likely return home to their families. Some of the older ones might too. They could also be forced to rent a smaller home if the mansions were to get shut down. Hopefully, they've prepared a safety net for times like these. But what changes can we expect in terms of content? If they aren't filming in the TikTok mansions, what sort of new TikTok videos will we be seeing? A lot of these stars could go back to filming solo videos like they did before they joined the Hype House in late 2019. We'd love some throwback style videos on our TikTok feeds, but since people are supposed to be limiting social interaction, we'll probably see less of these ensemble videos for the time being. Or maybe we'll get a whole new glimpse into these stars' lives. These are creative people, so we're sure they'll keep things exciting. They could include their families and pets even more. Some of the TikTok stars also have parents and siblings who are part of the TikTok world. There could be a whole new meaning to family entertainment. Stars that don't do lifestyle videos might even surprise us. TikTokers that are well known for their singing and dancing videos could venture into new talents. The possibilities are endless. Also, is there anything better than watching great singers sing their songs while they wash their hands? It's pretty hilarious and encourages people to stay clean. Social distancing can also give us even more TikTok stars. Think about it. Pretty soon, people could get bored and decide to open a TikTok account of their own. They'll start trying new things and making TikTok videos can be a lot of fun. All you really need is a smartphone and the internet. But people can get into video editing as a new hobby. There could be individuals who have been wanting to share their talents like singing with the world, but they haven't had the time. We anticipate a bunch of new stars putting themselves out there to entertain people and make new connections. There's going to be some great comedy content too. People are going to do silly things and record it just because they're bored. Bring it on, TikTok, we're ready. The TikTok mansions have also brought us a lot of drama. There's some major beef happening between Daisy Keech and Thomas. Daisy doesn't feel she's gotten enough credit for her work founding Hype House. She has more or less left to do her own thing, and she is planning on starting her own TikTok mansion. But we bet there is no shortage of drama during these times of self-distancing. After all, people are going to be stuck inside together for long periods of time. There might be a lot of new drama popping up on the app. It just may not be at the mansion. TikTok is also a great way to see how everyone is handling social distancing. Schools and workplaces are encouraging their students and staff members to work from home. People are going to get bored, and producing relatable content will help them connect with each other. Some of our more talented TikTokers will also have some ideas for staying busy. New pranks, new projects, new dances. There will be so many videos with ideas to keep everyone who is practicing social distancing feeling lively and entertained. All things aside, what does social distancing mean for the future of TikTok? Well, TikTok stars make most of their living through the app and other forms of social media. They have millions of followers on all of their accounts. But should they be worried about losing their income? Probably not. People are going to be consuming even more entertainment content. Think about it. If you're at home, you want to do something entertaining, right? The entertainment industry is jumping on this trend. Disney Plus even released Frozen 2 early to combat boredom. More peak hours. Kids won't be at school all day. They might take TikTok breaks in the middle of their virtual learning. People that haven't downloaded the app will get bored with their usual phone apps and might try TikTok. The only thing that might happen is a decrease in ad revenue. Some businesses will not be investing in social influencers and advertisement campaigns, but we're sure other businesses will be there to pick up the slack. But what about when everything is back to normal? TikTok is growing fast, but is it growing too fast? A lot of stars have started banking on their TikTok success. Sure, they've become influencers on social media sites like Instagram, but let's take a look at social app history. TikTok is a lot like Vine. There were Vine stars like Cameron Dallas and Zach King. Even JoJo Siwa and the Ziegler sisters had a fan base on Vine that didn't watch Dance Moms, but Vine doesn't exist anymore. Then there was Musical.ly. We got a lot of talented singers from that app. It led to a lot of people getting discovered. TikTok is doing that for a more diverse crowd of talented people. But is TikTok going the way of Vine? And will its popularity eventually backfire? It's definitely a possibility. So far, there are only 4 social media sites that have really stood the test of time. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter don't appear to be going anywhere. But if something new and better comes along after TikTok, the stars might be in a bind. These stars will have to adapt to a new platform in order to keep their success, or they'll need to diversify their brand. Could Addison Rae be the next JoJo Siwa and create a brand that's in every Walmart? Some of them might go on to get signed with production companies or record labels. Some stars might think that it's better to jump ship before a possible crash. The German sisters Lisa and Lena did exactly this. They once had the most popular account on TikTok. They deleted their account recently to break new ground. We're excited to see if they can maintain their success outside of TikTok. Of course, TikTok might stand the test of time. The shorter content is appealing and very different from other video sharing apps. Either way, we're excited for what's to come, and we just know that we'll be seeing all sorts of great new content during this period of social distancing. The TikTok mansions may have to adjust, but the app is still available to millions of users. It's an interesting time to be a TikTok influencer as well as a fan. Original content isn't going anywhere. However, we could see the plan behind TikTok mansions come crumbling down in the nearby future. But whether that's a result of social distancing or legal troubles is up for debate. And that's a wrap. How do you think social distancing will impact creator collectives and TikTokers at this time? Sound off in the comments. Thanks for watching. Give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to The Things for more great content. See you next time.